Good morning, evening, and afternoon, and welcome to part 3 of 9, episode 2, Soraいろそらうたそらのおと. Feels nice I finally got that down. So last time, trying to recall now because I had that mishap in the last episode. We had our meeting with Kujo, and explaining to her Sora's situation and Sora explaining about how her power works. Two things we still don't know much about it in terms of the artifact itself. We don't know what artifact it is, or I mean what it looks like, as well as we don't know where her stigma appears. I don't think it's going to be important, but we should try and see if we can figure that out later. Other than that, I think a lot of the episode was just about that. Afterwards, they split up. Kakeru and Sora had McDonald's, and when they were about to leave, Kujo wanted to say something, but she held back. Later on that night, just as he was relaxing, Kakeru, he received a message from Kujo, which surprised him and shocked him even, what was written. And Sophie appeared at the exact same time. He didn't care whatsoever about Sophie, and Sophie just left. Nothing really happened there. And then Kakeru mentioned what was written on the message from Kujo, which was about her going to cook for him at night from then on. So that was the start of when that happens, in a sense, the cooking part. So what happens now? I think it's the Leaves of Agastia information is probably going to be this episode, and then Haruka's part as well. Let's see if that differs from the episode 1, shall we? It's a fine day. A soft breeze caresses my face. Man, what a wonderful morning. Normally the prospect of going to school depresses me. But today, I'm fired up and ready to go. I wonder why.
Mia, ohayo.
Sup? It's exclamation mark, so it's a lot more vigorous. Found Sora waiting for me at a usual intersection by the station. She gives me an odd look when I greet her. Yeah, because I mean he greeted her in probably a higher pitch, seeming ecstatic voice. What's that look for?
いや、笑顔で返されたから気持ち悪って思って。
Yeah. Did no one ever teach you manners?
なに？そんなに私に会いたかったの？
Hell no, dumbass. What's with that ridiculous bag?
まあ、いろいろとね。
Yeah, she says ma iroiro to ne. It's more like, well, various things. In a sense. If you say so.
え？
What?
それだけ？
And what?
妹が重い荷物を持ってますよ。
Right. Looking, not seeing anything important.
じゃなくて。
Here as well, yeah, she just says janakte, which is more like not that, or there's another way of putting it, but I can't find a way to word it. Like what?
持てよ。
You gotta be kidding me.
待ってよ、兄らしく、妹に優しく。
Screw you.
うわ、何この人、うわ、信じらんない、うわ。
God, you can be such a pain sometimes. Here, hand it over.
え、本当にいいの？
You're in luck. I'm in a great mood today.
私に会えて。 鼻で笑いましたよこの人。
Just give me your stuff already.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん大好き。
I frown at her blatant flattery and sling her huge bag over my shoulder. Ugh. What's in this thing? Rocks?
お、兄やん兄やん。
Is this the time when they first see Haruka? When she's surrounded by all the boys. There's a different start of it. Hmm? Yeah, it is. Or maybe it's a different situation. Because this is when she's already in a different state. Sora pokes my arm and gestures at a girl a little ways away. Ah, her.
もう名物になってるよね、あの逆ハーレム。
So I guess this is the second time they met after the first time they met. They saw her that one morning. But didn't they already find out about the Elise of Agastia then? No. That was afterwards actually. Because when they were talking about Elise of Agastia, they picked it up being her. There's more guys flocking to her every passing day. That's why it's a bit hard to really tell where we are in the story because there's not much to really get much more information from. All we know is it's before the Elise of Agastia farm and after they've already seen Haruka's situation. It's a strange sight. 10 guys surrounding a lone girl. I can't remember when I first saw her like this, but I do remember how troubled she seemed at first by all the attention. I used to feel a little sorry for her. I even thought of rescuing her, but now...
カバン揺らさないでくださいましね。お弁当が入っていますから。あら、失礼。簡単に手を握らせるほど気安い女ではございませんの。分をわきまえなさいな。
Since she's walking at a snail's pace, we catch up to her pretty quickly. As we get closer, I hear snippets of her conversation. How do I put this?
すっかり女王様だね。
Here, she says, "Skari Jo Summer Dane." I think it's Jo Summer, yeah, Jo Summer Dane. Like, how do I word Skari? Like, oh, the thing, the one after that is Jo Summer Dane. It's like queen in a sense. So, she has become the queen, or she's acting. I can understand it in my head, but trying to word it is pretty difficult. It's a bit different than what's written in English, but yeah. Remember how she was all meek and stuff at first? We speed up a little to get out of the press as quickly as we can. Once we've put some distance between us and the harem queen, Sora turns back with a quizzical look.
ちやほやされると人格変わっちゃうのかな。荷物まで持たせちゃってるよあの人。
This coming from you? Really?
兄やんは身内じゃん、兄じゃん。他人にはお願いしないよさすがに。
You gotta find yourself a boyfriend so you can make him your pack meal instead.
そうだわ、お兄ちゃんが大好きだから彼氏とかいらないの。
I just find it funny because you can easily tell when she's trying to make fun of him or trying to use words to shift the conversation in a sense.
嘘、今舌打ちした？
I think I'm gonna get out why your power doesn't work on me.
何急に？なんだよ。
You annoy me so much that you can't help but stand out. It's a good way of putting it.
やめろ、そういうの地味に来るから胸に、だからやめろ。
So let me just. I thought I heard something different. Man, I really shouldn't get my hopes up for you finding a boyfriend. No way anybody would fall for a tomboy like you.
ニーにも人のこと言えんのかよ。いつもしかめっ面で女子に怖がられてるくせに。
Yeah, he'll be like, ha ha ha. Little do you know.
お、どうした？なんだその勝ち誇った笑みは。
Don't worry, I'm sure someday you'll find the right person for you, just like I did.
なんだその爽やかキャラ。てか、ニモってなんだ？え、嘘？彼女できたの？ほんとなんだこいつ。もしかしてミャーコ先輩のこと言ってる？付き合ってんの？
I found this weird percentage D again. I wonder what this means. Why they keep having this error. I don't think it's... Must be a programming mistake or something, like when they're trying to get from a text file or something from text. Because I did do this one time in the past. I tried to help translate for a vision novel project. I only did a bit of it, but I wrote some of it. So when you take text and you have to program it into the program itself, I think something must have been weird there. We will be soon.
あ、こいつバカだ。どう見ても脈なしでしょうが。
Say what you want, I won't be deterred.
相手はコロナグループの社長令嬢ですよ。庶民のあなたには釣り合いませんよ。目を覚ましなさい。
Shut up. Maybe you should wait until you've made at least one friend before criticizing me.
いるってば。朝は仕方なくニーニと投稿してあげてるだけ。
So that's how you want to play it. Fine then. You can carry your own bag.
お兄ちゃん大好き。おいだから鼻で笑うのやめろ、鼻で笑うの。
Continue our idle banter the rest of the way to school. Spending time with Sora sure is draining. First period goes by, then second period, then third. Man, class is so boring. I'm so done with today. The bell can't come soon enough. I while away the hours by rereading Kujo's message over and over. I can't wait for it to come over. Must have taken a lot of courage to offer to come cook for a guy at his house. Judging by the tone of her message, she's worried I might not like her. That's the only possible explanation for why she sent such a long message explaining why exactly she wants to cook for me. From what she said, she has two reasons for offering to cook for me. First, she's worried about my eating habits. Second, this is her way of thanking me for all the help I gave her. I understand the bit about my diet, but I don't actually recall being all that helpful to Kujo. I guess she's referring to how I covered her when the fire went out of control after she stole the user's artifact. Honestly, that was no big deal. That said, I'm sure as hell not going to tell her that.
そっか。ごめんね、ずうずうしいこと言って。気にしないでおくね。
I could totally see her saying that if I played it down, and if that happened, I'd regret throwing away this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the rest of my days. And so I graciously accepted Kujo's kindness and agreed to let her cook for me. I guess that makes me a sleazy opportunist, huh? But you know, this is what all virgin dudes start for companionship are like. During our last break, Kujo stopped me on my way to the restroom.
メッセージの件なんだけど、急にごめんなさい。コンビニのお弁当や外食ばかりで栄養バランスが心配で、よかったら今日から作らせてもらってもいいかな。
When she asked me again in person, there was no way I could refuse. I played it cool at the time, but I was jumping for joy in my mind. I know I'm a creep, but at least let me have this. So from today on, Kujo will be cooking dinner for me. The hype is real. I steal a glance at Kujo. She's paying attention like a good student. Guess I'm the only one who's a nervous wreck. Wait just a minute. Does that mean I'm the only one who sees this as something special? I think back to what Sora said about me and Kujo having zero chemistry. It sucks to admit it, but she may be right. God, I'm not just a creep, I'm also pathetic. First we had the petrification incidents, and there was the fire. That's 1 death and 1 hospitalization for the guy who started the fire. We've got artifacts, superpowers, and beings from a parallel world all popping up. This isn't the time to be getting all giddy over a girl coming to cook for me. But still.
それじゃあ次、九条さん。続きから読んでくれる？はい。
My gaze wanders back to Kujo. No, it's done, but I care more about what my classmates think of me than the crisis this town's facing. I guess I'm not cut out to be a protagonist. I actually just realized now the screen was zooming out a bit. Those are the thoughts that pass through my mind as I listen to Kujo recite from the textbook. Finally, at long last, school ends. Finish up cleaning duty at lightning speed and walk home together with Yoichi.
なんかさ、うちの学校厳しいよね。
It's very hard to find school that isn't. Oh yeah?
あんな火事があったからしばらく休校になると思ってたのに、次の日から普通に授業だし。
Well, I mean, nothing was damaged, nothing really happened. I mean, obviously for those students that were stuck in the classroom, that I understand. Those are the ones I think should have a day or two, because I mean, some of them were traumatized, so. Oh, yeah. I gave half-hearted replies. Kujo already messaged me to say, feel free to head home before me. I'll contact you again when I've arrived. I thought we were gonna like make a thing out of it, go grocery shopping, walk home, and then eat dinner together. Wow. But it appears my delusions were just that. Yep. Wait, is Kujo even going to eat with me? Or is she just only going to make enough for me and not herself? I really got ahead of myself here, didn't I?
なんかさ、今日のかける。
Yeah, I just want to mention, it's quite interesting here what you're saying. Nankasa is more like by the way in a sense. Kyou no kakeru, today's kakeru. So, hey kakeru, is it just me or... I guess you could say it like that, but I feel like here he specifically is talking about how kakeru is behaving today.
間抜けっぽい。
Maneke. I've heard that word before, I can't remember what it was. Oh well. Where the hell did that come from?
ぼーっとしてて、僕へのツッコミが雑。
Some days I have a lot on my mind, alright?
まあいいけど。じゃあね、また来週。
Yep, see ya. Yoshi turns to head to the station while I continue down the street. Kujo likely left school before I did. Meaning right now she's probably at the grocery store? Hold it. Does that mean she's going to be paying for my food too? There's no way I can let her do that. Maybe I should put my foot down and insist we go shopping together. Guess I should ask her where she is first. Huh? Just as I pull out my phone, I hear Kujo's voice behind me. She's squeezes the brakes on her bike, coming to a halt right next to me. There's no shopping bags in her basket, so I'm assuming she hasn't bought any groceries yet? I was just about to shoot you a message. I didn't think I'd end up leaving school before you.
実はやっぱり一緒にと思って校門で待っていたのだけれど。
Ah, then you should have said something when I... Ah, I get it.
ちょっと照れくさくて。
She smiles awkwardly. Yeah, if she mentioned in front of Yoichi that she's coming to my place to cook dinner, the whole school will be talking about it in no time. Though, wait, the fact that she thought it was embarrassing means she at least sees me as possible romantic interest, right? In other words, there's a chance. I mean, I think some people would also think, well, I don't want my reputation or people to gossip about me that I don't want. No, better not get my hopes up. What do you want to do? Go to the grocery store first?
一旦お家にお邪魔してもいいかな。キッチンとか見せてもらってもいい？
Good point. Oh yeah, it makes sense that you need to know what tools you have. Also what you have to eat, what type of food you have there, so she doesn't have to get what needs to be gone. Anyway, whatever.
調味料とかも。
I like that. I have a decent set of cooking utensils and whatnot, but I threw away all my spices.
じゃあ全部揃えないとだね。
Ooh, how much is that gonna cost? I'll probably have to withdraw some cash.
代金は私が。
Absolutely not. I'll pay.
作らせてって言ったのは私だから、代金は私が。
No, I insist.
いいえ、受け取れません。
We're back and forth like this for a while. But to be honest, even the silly debate makes me feel like we're a couple, so I kinda like it. Taking care not to hold back the dopey grin that keeps threatening to spread across my face, I walk back home with Kujo. And when we get there, the sora waiting. Yep.
あ、おかえり。ソラちゃん。みやこ先輩と一緒だったんだ。こんにちは。お邪魔します。何もない部屋ですがどうぞ。
Lounging on my bed, Sora grandly gestures for Kujo to take a seat. Wait, why is she in my room?
みや何してんの？まあゆっくりしたまえよ。
Just acting like it's her place. I will in a minute, but first, there's something more important to deal with.
みやこ先輩はあれかい？昨日の事件の話しに来たのかい？それもあるんだけど、今日はご飯を作らせてもらえたらなって。
Jacketa's like, no, don't tell her.
ご飯！みやこ先輩が作ってくれるの？これから定期的にできたらいいなって。外食中心じゃいつか体壊しちゃうかもしれないし、よかったらソラちゃんも一緒に。
I was just thinking now. Oh well. Hey, wait, don't.
食べる超食べる頑張って作るね。新見くん、キッチンと冷蔵庫を見てもいい？
Yeah. Go ahead.
失礼します。
Kujo walks off to the kitchen. Meanwhile, Sora's grinning from ear to ear. Damn nuisance.
いやー、楽しみだね。まさか先輩の手料理とはね。
Is he gonna whip out one of those papers for her? You little...
お、なんだいその目は。ゴミを見る目だよ。
What is this line? Oh, なんだいその目はゴミを見る目だよ。So here, I don't know where they got this line with. Holy shit. Oh? What is with those eyes? What is with those eyes? It looks those eyes look like they're looking at garbage or trash. I don't know why they had to go out of their way to make a line like this. Okay. Go home now.
いきなり何言ってんのこの人。ここ私の家ですけど。
No, it's not. It's mine, damn it. I'm begging you, just go home.
やだよ。みやこ先輩のご飯食べたいもん。
You piece of...
二人っきりになれると思ったが。ん
Son of a...
残念だったな。私は絶対に帰らんぞ。うははははは。
God damn it, you piss me off so much.
まあまあ待ちたまえよ。怒りを鎮めたまえよ。兄上にとってもいい話であるからして。
What?
食費、私が出そう。
I know he's gonna say it. Not you, the parent. Our parents are. What are you scheming at?
正確にはお父さんかお母さんに出してもらおう。
Okay, so she said it, not him. Clever. That way neither of us will have to spend our allowance on food.
そう。先輩の分も3人分もらおう。先輩への手間賃代わりにできるし、私たちもハッピー。どうだ？
You sure you can convince them?
まあ任せておけよ、ジョニー。
Johnny. With a confident smile, Sora reaches across my pillow, picks up her phone, and dials our parents' number. We're actually going to hear their parents' voice.
あ、お母さん、私。
It's going to sound like a prank call.
詐欺じゃないよ。空ですよ。あなたの娘ですよ。
Usagi sorry?
詐欺じゃないよ。
空
ですよ。あなたの娘ですよ。
Anyway, this is a scam. Word.
お兄ちゃんがね。違う。帰ってくるとかそういう話じゃなくて。いや違うって聞けよ。聞いて。私の話聞いて。お兄ちゃんのクラスメートの人がね、心配して料理作ってくれることになって、栄養バランス？違う。彼女じゃない。彼氏。お兄ちゃんホモだから。
Hey!
そう。でね、食費出してもらってもいい？ 3 人分。そう。材料費あっちに出してもらうわけにはいかないし、お礼ってことで。オッケー。やったー。お兄ちゃんにも伝えとく。はい。彼氏さんにも伝えとく。はーい。オッケーだぜ。
You little gremlin.
痛い。
I think he flicked here. Yeah. I gave Sora a sharp flick on the forehead. The reason why I knew it was a flick was the fingers here. And her holding her head-ish here. The sound... Okay, I didn't play it there. It sounded like a slap, but it's not. She covers her head and staggers backward in an exaggerated fashion.
いったー。何すんの？
The hell is that about me having a boyfriend?
彼女じゃないし、女友達とか言ってもお母さん絶対面白がるでしょ。ナイスフォローでしょ。
Okay. Like hell, I'm gonna thank you. You think she's gonna make fun? Sorry about that. You think she's not gonna make fun of me for this?
まあ帰ってきたら詳しく教えなさいって言われたけど、割と真剣な声で。
God, you're the worst. Absolute worst.
2回も言うなよ。傷つくぞ。いいのか？私傷つくぞ。お取り込み中？
Right, she still doesn't understand the how do I word this? The chemistry between the siblings. in terms of their back and forward bantering. So she thinks they're just farting.
あ、大丈夫っすよ。
Looks like Kujo has finished inspecting my kitchen. We cut short our friendly sibling bickering. Was there anything missing?
大丈夫。フライパンもあったし、お鍋もあったし。でも、一人分の食器しかないから、ソラちゃんの分も揃えないとだね。じゃあ、ミャーコ先輩の分と2人分買っちゃおう。私？あれ、一緒に食べないの？2人の分だけ作ろうと思っていたんだけど。
So originally, if Sora hadn't stopped by, wasn't here to eat, Kujo would have just cooked for Kakeru and just left him there to eat alone. So thankfully, because of Sora, she's gonna pressure Kujo to eat with them.
一緒に食べようよ。
Yeah.
材料費もこっちで持つし。そんな、でも。さっきお母さんに電話して許可もらっちゃったから。レシートくれればこっちで出すよって。息子がお世話になっておりますって。でもなんだか申し訳ないし。
No, please let me. Well, I guess technically it's my parents, not me, anyway. Let us pay for the food, please. It's the least we can do. Plus, I'd feel terrible if you went all the trouble of cooking for us, and then we were only ones eating.
そうそう、手間賃ってことで、ギブアンドテイク。
Well, during the whole bantering between Sora and Kakeru, didn't she say she had some important information or something? Can't recall. It was like just got swept by.
じゃあ、お言葉に甘えちゃおうかな。よっしゃ！じゃあお皿とか買いに行こう！あと食材も！ハンバーグにしようと思ってるんだけど、どうかな？他に食べたいものある？
So, I was wondering if this was the part where they were talking about the Leaves of Agastia, and they were having Salisbury steak, if I can recall, during the Leaves of Agastia talk the first time with Sora, and they were eating together. So I think this is that moment.
ハンバーグで。
Sorry, hold on. She was just asking. She was thinking of making the hamburg steak, and then asking us if there was anything particular you wanted to eat, and then she said she wants the hamburg. Yeah, she seconded.
じゃあ、
Sorry
決
if
ま
I'm
りだ
sounding
ね。
out of it.
この辺りのスーパーって駅前以外にもある？
I'm not too sure. Well, I'm not sure actually. There probably are, but I only know about the one by the station.
そっか。少しでも安いところでって思ったんだけれど。いいよそんなの。どうせお母さんが払ってくれるし。
She doesn't care about money whatsoever.
ダメだよ。節約は大事。払っていただくならなおさら。おお、セレブらしからぬ発言が。そうだな。食器も買わなくちゃだし。そうだね。今日は駅前で揃えちゃいましょう。ほいほい、お財布役の私もついていきます。お願いします。それじゃあ新見くん、行ってくるね。
That weird percentage T again. I wonder why. Hey, wait, I wanna.
ニーニはお留守番ね。行ってきまーす。
Hey, wait! Sora pushes Kujo out through the kitchen. Rushes her through the front door and slams it shut behind her. Damn you, Sora. You knew I wanted to come too. A dream of going shopping with a girl has been shattered by my mischievous little sister. Damn it, she's gonna cock-block me every chance she gets. Yeah. Oh well, I'll leave it there. Interesting little interaction here and there. What's interesting in this episode specifically was a few things actually. Firstly was the one in the morning with on the way to school where they ran past Haruka. Because technically for them it was the second meeting, while we had in the other playthrough we had not seen her again since then. Then, because I don't think they mentioned it last time that they ran to a second time. Another thing that was worth mentioning is, let's see, what was it? Well, I guess what we can talk about is this positioning of time, where we are exactly, as you could say. So last time, or in the Koku no Tsu Koku no Ka Koku no Iro game, the previous one, the timeline follows where we're talking with Sophie about finding comrades. Next time, we were talking with Sora about the leaves of Agastia, and so on. Most of this episode 1, 2, this part 1, part 2, and part 3 have been in between that period of time. So I wonder if we're gonna carry on, if the next time, next part, we're talking about exactly the same thing, or will it be different? I wonder. Because now that we know that they're going to be talking about the leaves of Agastia, or I'm pretty sure, like 95% sure they're going to be doing that over the food. And then they'll find out that it's Haruka. In the morning they'll plant the notes and so on and so forth. Because then I wonder if it's going to carry on the same way, or what's going to change, because obviously they can't just do the same playthrough again, so things are going to change. Oh well, we'll find out then, I guess. So yeah, that should be it. But one thing I do want to finish saying is I really do enjoy Sora's character. Or also the voice actress as well, really does well for it. Because you can hear it in the voice as well when Sora is trying to act playful or joke around, or yeah. I'm actually quite curious on who, because I remember the last episode, I remember recalling hearing that voice somewhere before, so I'm going to actually look it up and see who it is. Quite curious. But anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you thought. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.